Hello everybody and welcome back to the Fanged One's Horizon Forbidden West Let's Play series. I'm the Fanged One, with you as always. And this is episode, I want to say 16. It might be 17. Y'all know how it is with these numbers in the episodes. I can never remember them after like episode 2, 3, because I don't pay attention.
It's probably episode like 30 something.
It's not 30 something.
Probably is.
It's not 30 something. It's like 17. Shut the fuck up. Nobody's asking you. Anyway, that's my significant other who's still sitting up here because she's a dumbass and fell over and she broke him. Yeah. So, in this episode, we're not going to be doing much as far as like action and things like that probably because we are going to be doing a lot of Gaia type stuff and information gathering because I want to see what's up with this new area we're in. So let's go ahead and get logged in and get started. Okay, now we have to talk to Gaia.
Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back, Aloy. Where shall we resume?
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva.
Like Minerva
They need
was,
to be
yeah.
whole again.
Exactly.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to
Understandable.
have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
Wait, so she's an intelligent AI?
All 3
Fully
of the
aware.
missing functions have already served their
Yeah,
purpose.
fully
or
aware.
prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
In the first game, Sobek had that argument with Ted about making her this aware.
Right.
Because in Sobek's mind, it wasn't enough for Gaia to be able to do the job. She had to care about the planet. She had to care about saving the animals and the humans and everything else.
Right.
And one of the first things that she noticed is that while she was learning, before she had taken a physical form, like not a physical form, but like a computer form. That she was doing research on things like World War II and the conflicts and things that had happened with humanity, but she was also doing like extensive research on like extinct dinosaurs and like the fauna that the planet lost like a million years ago. And it was almost as if Gaia was mourning all of the things that the Earth had already lost due to natural extinction.
Right.
And it showed Elizabeth that basically what she was doing was working, because not only was Gaia processing how to fix the problem, she was also actively mourning the loss of all the things she couldn't save.
Right.
All right, what
You
about
said you need
Hephaestus?
Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Well, Hephaestus built the
Every
machines.
subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances,
Hephaestus would become the
Hephaestus
primary AI.
would absorb me,
Yeah.
rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
3.
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So
However,
yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus... and then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere, to their specifications,
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
but with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
No, something about that doesn't seem right to me. Because at the end of the day, we saw the specters, I think they called them, the things that they brought in that chased Aloy out of the Hades facility. They were way beyond anything Aloy had ever dealt with, and Aloy's the best of the best. If they wanted to take over Earth, all they'd have to do was come here with their technology. Nobody here would stand a chance. No, something about that's not right.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream?
She really didn't know Elizabeth.
It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so. The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
So let's take it a step further here. So the signal that woke up Hades was meant to basically turn a subordinate function into a full-blown AI. And it wasn't done on all of her systems or simply as an accident. It was specifically targeted at Hades. If they wanted the planet for themselves, why would they make it more difficult by giving themselves a full-blown AI to contend with? They obviously have the ability to change AIs like this. So they could have destroyed every processing unit except Hades and let Hades do its job.
Maybe they weren't aware that the backup Gaia was the backup guy. Maybe they thought it was the full functioning original one.
Or they're not the ones that sent the signal.
Or they're not the ones who sent the signal. Yeah.
Here's my theory. So, this whole game is basically about Far Zenith and its connections to Zero Dawn and Elizabeth.
Mm-hmm.
So, what if Far Zenith used the little they knew about Elizabeth and the Far Zenith and the Zero Dawn project to create an AI system of their own? But not having a Elizabeth at its head, they did the Ted Farrow thing and made a completely intelligent AI to run their system, but didn't give it a conscience.
What, another Hades?
Hades, but with Gaia's power. And it was that AI that sent the signal, not because it wanted to destroy Aloy and Earth. Because remember, it would take so many years to get from Sirius to Earth, right?
Yeah.
What if they were already on their way and it was simply trying to destroy their destination?
I mean, that's possible.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Okay.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious.
The blight.
These bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it?
Not yet.
If you can return Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Ether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
Well, every bit counts.
Okay.
I'll be off.
Farewell, for now.
That was a lot of useful information to the story.
So she's doing all this to buy 6 or 7
Okay.
months.
She's doing all this to buy herself time. Basically, to confront and trap Hades.
Switch out controller.
What?
Why don't you just switch out controller?
Because I really don't want that one to go too.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could
Alright,
head
is
back
there anything
east
else
first.
in here
Check
that
out
actually
what Plainside's
matters?
doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
That's right, I looked in the showers already, I think. Whatever the fuck this is. I have no idea. I can't interact with them, so...
Looks like another office.
I'm guessing this is going to become Aloy's base of operations for the stuff she's doing in this game and then beyond.
It's kind of cool if they could turn this into a, what you call it?
I mean, it would be a good world for it. Having Aloy as like an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going back down there.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends can help. We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get
She
back,
fought one of her
I'll
gods,
have a thought
basically.
I can teach you.
Wait.
Looking forward to it.
It's a machine.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regala.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
God damn it. Drop.
I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
She's like, I wonder how much snow's gonna pile up, considering what the last 2 days have been like for us here? Yeah, good question. Time do I have left? Okay, I've still got some time left. What do we have here? Fire bristleback. Don't have any fire arrows. Hold on, I'm holding a fire arrow. No, it's an explosive arrow. Do I have any weaponry with fire? Haha. God damn it, this pole is not good when you're
Back
fighting.
down!
This pole is not good while I'm fighting. There's definitely something going on here. Not help at all. Negative. Of course, it's not doing anything. Greenstone shiver, or sliver. Fucking shiver. It took forever and a fucking day with this pull, but I did it.
She's on to me.
God damn it, it pulls. Like, literally, I have it dead on and then it pulls.
Need more ammo.
Yep, it's only a matter of time before we've gotten it once.
The land out here is sick with blight too. But we'll be able to heal all of it. Once Gaia is strong enough to capture Hephaestus.
Alright guys, so this is actually going to be a shorter episode. I need to see what I can't do about getting this fixed, because this has gotten really bad. Just trying to find a campfire at this point. I'm gonna have to go fight before I can get to that campfire, aren't I? Oh, there's a campfire right there. Alright, there we go, guys. I will
Happy
see
to
you
see me?
guys in the next one. Until then, take it easy, everybody. Later.